And today we're reacting to Mr. Tenderism finally meets Keith Lee. This right here is a feel-good story because ain't nothing sweeter than getting revenge on the colonizer. This is what happens when somebody play you, block your money, steal your name, and you still get on top, buddy. I'm talking about that $4,000 tip that was completely blocked from Mr. Tenderism. And you already know, don't touch Unc money. Unc don't play about his money. A whole business trying to hold back a black man from greatness. And now he's standing next to the same dude that exposed it all. Let's go ahead and get into this video.
First of all, the fact that this is the first time in person.
It is. Yeah. I feel like I've known you for years,
man. You know, boy, look at here.
Look at here.
I told you, he talking catchphrases. Look at here. Walter, he ain't gonna say many words.
What is it? How does it feel to be in the room with the man that really set this journey?
Hey,
it's him, man.
Hey, look at him. Hey, man up above.
Absolutely.
Hey, he make things work, man. Hey. And he sent his folks around.
Yeah.
And he say, go on, bless him, boy. And he come on down here. Young man.
Young man.
Boy, my mouth.
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
Keith, what you said is, this talent is the talent.
Absolutely.
But your platform allowed Walter to spread his wings.
He was going to do that anyway.
Yeah.
He was going to be exactly where he was supposed to be at all times. I'm just blessed enough to have a platform that happened to be, in this case, any part of the journey. But it's his journey that he was on anyway.
Yeah.
And look, and that's what a lot of us black people that have these big platforms, we really need to do this for each other. Like, real talk. Do you know how far we can grow if we actually help one another out? You know what I'm saying? It's bad enough. We got a lot of people on TikTok taking our ideals, making it seem like they the ones that came up with it. Then the moment we say something about it, it's the fatigue. Destination Smokehouse is a prime example of this. And you could tell that man, he's not a content creator. You could tell everything he did was so subtle. He moved like he was nervous, but you could tell behind the scene, he allegedly, perhaps, possibility, could have been an abusive, aggressive man. Could have been. We clearly see what he did to Unc, Mr. Tenderism. You see what he did, right? But going back to what I said, we need to come together and put each other on. Keep the black dollars in the community, especially the community dealing with content creation. And I stand on that. Let's go.
You're going to be where you're going to be at. For sure.
Hey, you said Walter's going to be where he's going to be at. And guess where he's going to be at? You want to tell him?
Okay, so we're going to give him an exclusive. Unc is going to be at Family Day.
Yeah. Tenderism.
I'm just so happy for him. So just like that girl that did the Dr. Pepper baby is good. I like the simple fact that she got herself up there by herself. She did that. That's black excellency right there that I be talking about. We are the trendsetters. And I'll just be so happy when somebody like us blow up, get big, and they remain humble. I love that. Don't be like a Drake ass wannabe black ass nigga or a Jay-Z ass nigga. Be humble. Remember where you come from and always look out for your people, just like Keith Lee. Always look out for your people.
Yeah.
I love that.
I bet you didn't know that.
Not sure if you saw the clip of Mr. Tenderism and Keith Lee on Tamron Hall. It was the first time the two met in person. Mr. Walt Johnson, aka Mr. Tenderism, was happy. Keith Lee was happy. Hey, they even made Tamron Hall genuinely happy. Not TV happy, but really happy. It's the first time they've met in person since months ago when Keith Lee traveled to California to meet Mr. Tenderism at Destination Smokehouse, the restaurant he was working at that he made famous with his catchphrases, his videos on social media showing off the food. A restaurant owned by some Armenian guy that was first launched as a failing coffee shop. But Mr.
Fake ass laugh. Fake ass laugh. Fake ass fucking laugh. Weird. He can't relate to Unc. He just want Unc to make him that fucking money. That's all he want. Colonizer.
That was first launched as a failing coffee shop. But Mr. Walt went over there, wanted to do barbecue, and next thing you know, with his recipes and menu ideas, they fully transformed that restaurant into a barbecue spot. Keith Lee stopped there on his food tour because he wanted to meet Unc and give him a $4,000 tip, only for the restaurant employees and the owner to block Keith Lee from doing that. It was a whole scandal. If you missed my coverage, I'll leave the links below.
And for the brothers that worked there, oh my God, bro. Nobody said, hey man, don't do Unc like that. Y'all brothers was part of the shit, bro. That's crazy work. Crazy work.
All the videos are there in the description. The owner of the restaurant tried to steal the trademark for the name Tenderism. There was a blow up, sparking conversation about black labor versus black ownership. And like I said before, he was too old to want to be responsible for and work 16 hours a day, opening a restaurant and dealing with operations day to day. I maintained from the beginning, I did not think that was a good idea. There was something else he could do to earn money from his talent. And the business, the talent is him.
I think really everybody should be able to go into retirement by the age of 40. I really don't believe nobody above the age of 40 shouldn't have to work. I believe that's when retirement should kick in. Waiting to 60, 70, 80 years old is crazy work. The United States, we know what you're doing. We know what you're doing. You're greedy, right? So, let me know what y'all think in the comments section. Should the retirement age be 40 years old? Let me know.
What he's doing now is using that talent to shine light on other black businesses. He's kind of like an extension of what Keith Lee's been doing. And you know what? I love that for him. He's getting love in Northern California. Shout out to the Bay, Oakland, San Francisco, Vallejo, everybody. He's most definitely getting love in Texas too. Can't forget about Texas, the DMV as well. But I have to say, nobody's been holding down Mr. Tenderism like Atlanta. I believe Atlanta really set the tone to launch the marketing side of his business, the influencer business that he's doing.
Me personally, I would have never did Atlanta because I heard their food is not good. We know they Southern, but you ain't real Southern until you could actually make real proper Southern food. Atlanta, I mean, all over TikTok they say y'all got horrible food. Just me personally, I would have stuck with Texas or Louisiana or maybe Arkansas. But you know, to each in his very own, man.
Right now, though, I still believe Texas gave him a big push. But yeah, Atlanta really set the tone to launch the marketing influencer business that he's doing right now, helping him become more successful in other areas like Maryland, New Orleans, soon to be other areas in the country too.
I just want to see if they tender. If they tender ain't the word.
Tender ain't the word. I love it. Social media sensation Mr. Tenderism himself is going to be here in the Metro this weekend, and he's trying to see if Atlanta has that tender barbecue. And hopefully we will not disappoint. Joining us.
Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Y'all food is not good, bro.
This morning is Walter, Mr. Tendernism Johnson, along with Stephen Butler, the owner of Steve's Barbecue. Gentlemen, welcome in.
How you doing?
Happy Friday to you.
All right,
This is good to have y'all on a Friday.
Yeah, the Tenderism Friday.
Mr. Tenderism Friday. I love it. So people are going to be coming out there to Steve's Barbecue to meet you. But first, what does this mean to you to have him, of all people, to come on out here, check out the barbecue? You got to put on for the city, man.
Absolutely. It's a great thing. It's a great feeling,
Steve.
you know, to have someone inspirational as Mr. Johnson here, aka Mr. Tenderism. You know, it's a great feeling, man. We look forward to having a great weekend.
And they definitely did that. First, it was Ron Isley and his wife, them supporting him with that celebrity booking. Then he went back to Atlanta again, traveled down to Steve's Barbecue in Fayetteville, Georgia, where people came from all over the metro to support the business and meet Mr. Tenderism. Line was out the door.
Oh, hold on, wait. Is this copyright? I gotta skip this. This might be copyright music.
Boy, look here, this is Tenderism at its best.
That's all he say. He talking catchphrases. He don't really speak in full word sentences. And then when you call him, he'd be like, I'll put it down. I'll throw down whatever you need to be thrown down. We working on something really big together.
That's how unks really is, bro. We all got an unk that's like this, bro. It don't matter what era unk you talking about. They all like this.
Nice guy.
If you don't got this type of, if you don't have this type of unk, bro, I feel sorry for you. I'm not gonna lie. I feel sorry for you.
He's amazing. He's exactly who I thought he was. Again, you can't fake that.
Yeah.
You can't fake the funk.
And does he really make the oxtails?
So from what I was told was that it was his one of his recipes.
I really hope
it could have been co-created. You can correct me if I'm wrong. But he initially was the person who brought barbecue to the table. It then got so big that they had to outsource people to cook it at the time and have him as like the marketer. But he throw down in the kitchen. He get on the phone and he be like, Tenderism.
Oh man, it's just family coming together. See what love will do for a person. Hey, but one thing I found out, man right there, he the one who called the shots.
Apparently, he looking out for you.
I'm just following the lead.
It's a beautiful thing, man. This is so beautiful. I've never seen so many of our people come together under one banner to support one another and especially support one of our people. That's the best thing about our people. When we see a colonizer doing one of our people wrong, boy, we gonna come out and show mad love and support. And white people, they hate that. The only time white people come together is under racism. Racism alone, just like the cookie crumble girl. They was calling them Africans, I think they called them the N-word, or what was they, Somalians or something like that? She called them the N-word. And all them white people came together and funded her, gave her money because of her fucking racism. Weird. What the fuck? But our people came together, promoted, kept on following this guy, stayed updated with all his trips. We made sure we came out there and support him. And if he come down to my state, I'm most definitely going to go out there and support. Most definitely. And again, this is not under racism like white people. They do one thing: give you money, support you because of your racism, and never hear from you again. Never hear from you again. But we've been supporting Mr. Tenderism all year long. That's the difference between us and these Europeans. When we support people, it's genuine. When y'all support people, it's under evil. It's under evil. That's why this is so beautiful. Because we are the real soul beings. We the ones that really have the souls. And I know you can feel that. I know you can feel that. When we do anything, you can feel it.
Yeah, I ain't driving no more. I'm letting him drive. You know what I mean? Everything going all right too, man.
And speaking of that, because we all know that you were a part of a company,
right.
You were there and you decided to take a leap of faith. You walked away from it.
The best revenge. The best revenge. Oh my God. If I was the dude from Destination Smokehouse, I would have been so upset, bro. I'm glad Unc haven't became a sellout. I'm glad he haven't became a sellout like most people. He turned around and did what he had to do, and Unc showed us like, hey, I'm not finna be this motherfucker y'all think I am. Because we was all thinking it at first. We thought he was going to turn into a raccoon, but Unc proved us wrong. Man, fuck that, man. Like I said, just because some Europeans give you a little money and support you a little bit, they're going to turn around and always do you dirty. Real talk, man. And I'm going to tell y'all something. After I let this play a little bit, I got something to tell y'all about one of my homeboys. He worked under a white guy. I'm going to tell you something about that.
Doing your own thing now. Did you just say it was time?
Yeah, you kind of know when to say time comes, opportunity knock. You got to be ready. It was like, okay, it's time to go.
And you were ready. You didn't have any second thoughts about it.
Nope, I stay ready.
Mm-hmm.
So I just put one before the other and kept on moving. You know what I mean?
Man,
ATL, baby. ATL. Never let you go before I let go.
Hey, security can really get out the way. That man protected everybody over there. Gonna protect him. He don't need security, dog. He don't need security. Girl, get out.
He
the
even
way.
brought his wife out. They said Mr. Tenderism introduced us to his tenderoni. That was too funny. But yeah, they've been together for 41 years.
Got it, black love. We see y'all out here on the road. We love that. How beautiful is that? You all cooking and doing things. How did you find out your man could cook?
Come on,
Let him cook. You want me to read it?
Yeah.
Once you taste it, then you know they can cook.
But what's one of your favorite things when he at the house and he just relaxing? What that you like to eat?
Lobster and steak.
Oh, you be making lobster and steak?
Mean deal.
What?
Lobster and steak.
Booyah,
Hold on, she just dropped the jewel. Is we gonna get some tender lobster? Some tender shrimp, boy? We gonna get that? I hope so. I hope.
I'm trying to
He
keep
does
it
it
for.
slow and easy.
I was trying to cook it, tell y'all that, but that's okay, baby. That's all right. Hey, that's cool in the gang. You cool. They say I don't need no teeth for the meat.
Hey. Pause. Pause.
It's 8440, yeah, this courthouse. Square East is the right place. High noon brunchery, this it. Pinky pink. Y'all better get on down here and check them out.
Hey, can I help you?
Hey, Joe, how you doing?
Good.
Okay, listen. I got brunch tomorrow, and I'm serving these short ribs, and I need these short ribs to be tender. Do you have somebody that can help me out?
Man, I got the perfect person for you.
Meet me at 5, okay?
All right, see you there.
That make it say like it's so damn serious, bro. The meat, no diddy. The meat got to be tender. It got to be.
What it do?
Hey, how you doing,
All
Mr.
right now,
Tenderism?
right now.
All
That's what I'm doing back
You know, I needed you today.
Hey, come on in,
All right, let's go see if we can make it happen.
All right now.
Brunch is tomorrow.
Yeah.
I got short ribs.
Right.
Short ribs, you know you gotta do what you gotta do.
All right,
I
then.
need you to put that inspection on. All right, so when you walk your own back.
Come on, girl.
All right,
That's what we ready to do.
All right.
I'm looking at his hat. I'm not looking at her. Chill out, bro.
Man right there, that's gonna make them short ribs do what it do.
Mr. Tenderism, man, what it do, man? How you doing today, man?
I'm feeling good. I'm
Boy,
blessed.
that's cool in the game, man. They say you got some real back there.
Yeah, I got the short ribs back here. I know they gonna be tender.
Let's get it on. Booyah. I want just see man if they tender, man. Let me make sure. Now that's what I'm talking about. That's purely tenderness.
Jesus, try his glasses.
Hey, look at him. Didn't you see it? Look at him. Look at him. I say no more.
2 times.
That's tenderness.
2 times.
Booyah, tenderness.
Meanwhile,
Why
here's the
everybody
owner
bald
at the old restaurant he was working at that blocked that $4,000
Damn.
Keith Lee
Look like some glue. Oh my God, look at that.
tip and tried to steal the trademark. He's doing videos trying to convince people that they don't need meat to be tender anymore.
You don't want it to fall off the bone.
Oh, now opposite tenderism. Glue meat.
You don't really want a pulled pork bite of this. You want to taste something where there's more pork flavor, more integrity left in the meat. But look at that bark. Look at that shine and glisten. Let me take a bite.
Is he really trying to diss him with food? I never heard of this shit before. Let me cook better than you and dish you like this. I never heard of shit like this. It's crazy as hell. Oh, look, he can't even bite through this shit.
And that's what we call a perfect bite through.
Hell no.
See how there's no meat left on the bone where I bit?
Come here.
Slap his ass.
Shut your stupid ass up.
So you actually don't want the meat to fall right off the bone of your ribs because then it loses its integrity. But look at how nice the glaze looks on this and how moist the meat looks. When you cut into it, the meat, it falls right off the bone as well. Yeah, look at that. That is exactly what you want with your ribs right there.
Oh my.
Yeah, whatever that is. But now Mr. Tendernism is gearing up for a big event with
It
Keith
look like a fucking doggy treat, bro.
Lee in New Orleans, where Keith Lee is hosting a food festival.
It's the holidays, times are hard. Food and family are the first thing that connect to me. So what's better than feeding some families with some food? God is amazing, man.
Keith Lee has been supporting culinary arts all over the country, but he has a special sensitivity for New Orleans.
I really respect Keith Lee, man, for what he doing for the city, man.
Food insecurity is real for our people, and the fact that we're doing a hot plate food giveaway with premier quality under the bridge.
Up, food lovers across the Bayou State will have a chance to get it, try it, and rate it on a scale of 1 to 10. TikTok star and food critic Keith Lee will be launching a family food festival in New Orleans this spring in a joint venture with Live Nation Urban and Morrow Hospitality. The inaugural Family Day Festival will showcase local restaurants and musicians. Lee hopes this will bring attention to the gems of food and music.
All I gotta say is you can't fake real influence. You can't fake authenticity. You can't just grab it off somebody else and put it on yourself. Keith Lee really exposed all of this, but he's still not taking credit for it or colonizing the situation. He's giving Walter Johnson the credit for himself, and Mr. Johnson, aka Mr. Tendernism, is giving the glory to God every time you see him in an interview. He's obviously blessed, and the folks trying to block his blessing, well, that turned out to be another blessing in disguise. Everything happened the way it did for a reason. You can't calculate timing if it's not aligned with God's plan. And I truly believe this was the order. Now he's able to go out and explore other restaurants and businesses. He's essentially leasing his spotlight to those businesses. We have black men and black women. The business owner class, they're booking him and he's bringing that spotlight to them. This right here is a great example of working together for a greater common goal. It's hard enough keeping any business alive right now, especially restaurants, and black restaurants are taking an even harder hit.
Right.
But what he's doing right now is bringing people together.
It's almost like he's repairing black business. That's what it looks like, bro. I wish this happened when he was younger. And matter of fact, I hope it'd be a lot more people like him that come up, repair our businesses, help us put the black dollar back into our community, because it doesn't make any sense, bro. Our dollars leave our community less than 1 minute and it end up back in a white man's pocket, bro. We need to get this right back in order. We have the highest spending power, literally the highest purchase power, over 2 trillion. Guys, this is what we need, and this is what the Caucasians is going to do to stop. They're going to try to stop this. You can't stop this because we tired. We are our ancestors, but we the end of our ancestors sitting around not doing anything about it. We doing something about this mess. Literally. We showing who's the proper leaders of this country, who can really get things done from a community level. Imagine what we could do on a country level. How we just come together like this. Hey man, I'm gonna let this be the end of the video. Oh yeah, I'm gonna let y'all know something else about my homeboy. See, my homeboy, he used to work at a jewelry store called Sissy Law's Cabin. It turns out a millionaire. I'm not gonna say his name, but it's in the city of Pine Bluff. He owned this jewelry store. He also owned a country club. My homeboy, he used to cut the grass for the country club, and also he used to do a little service out there in the jewelry store, you know, clean the windows, make sure the lawn looked good, you know, things like that. So one day he was invited to the country club, right? You know, to clean up and things like that, watch the game, free food, as long as he doing his job, right? Tell me why this rich man, his friends, got drunk, started saying a bunch of racist things towards my homeboy. Derogatory, nasty. My homeboy was so mad, he called me 3 o'clock in the morning to tell me about it. He said, man, I gotta walk off, but I can't leave because he helped me. He gave me a job. He was there for me. But he allowed his friends to say what they want to say about you, right? So you got to go. You can't hold on to bullshit like this. My homeboy, he went up to the white man, the rich white man, and told him what happened. He told him, oh, it's okay. They were just drunk. Don't worry about it. My homeboy was like, you know what? I see you're not going to do anything about it. So he attempted to fight. He attempted to fight them. He called the sheriff. The sheriff basically threatened to kill him. He didn't threaten to take him to jail. He threatened to kill him in person. My friend made it home. The sheriff called him. The chief called him and threatened to kill him again. And he told him to return back to work the next following week. Homeboy had it recorded. Showed me everything. What did my friend do? He returned back to work. The guy didn't give him no raise. He just continued like nothing didn't happen. It was almost like he used our people to check him that's in power. It turns out that chief was getting paid by these rich people in that city, you know. So we know they control the politicians, they control the police, they control the sheriff, right? And they do things that's against the law behind scenes to make sure everybody act the way they supposed to act when they working for Caucasians. So another incident popped off at the country club where they were having a discussion about Donald Trump and how racist he is and how immigrants, they're trying to steal our reparations. The bad thing about this is my homeboy was talking to a white person about this. The white person got offended because how he felt about Donald Trump. The white guy called the boss, which is the rich white guy, and fired my homeboy. Homeboy called the rich white guy, told him, hey, we was having a discussion, yada, yada. The rich white guy called him an N-word and hung up in his face. Sheriff called him, told him never to return back to the country club ever again, pretty much. And that's the end of that. That's the end of that. Oh yeah, he did call him like a month or two later to try to offer him a job, but after all that, I told him like, man, if you go back and work for that job, I understand that you don't have everything in order in your life, which you really need to get in order. I'm not going to tell you his business like that, but if you can't go back to that same cycle, you will most definitely be a coon if you do that. Take care of your business, do what you got to do so you won't have to live that experience again. But they just show you right there, working under Caucasians, you will never have their best interest, no matter if you're done wrong, no matter if you feel like they're on your side, no matter if they do little things for you, like offer you a car or give you a little raise or invite you to a cookout, or, you know, they use that to hold over your head so you won't turn against them. Then the minute they say something crazy, you're scared to defend yourself. Don't work for them. Have some backbone. It's just material. Material can easily be replaced. All right. But that's all I got to say. Thank y'all for watching. See you in the next video.